Hello everybody, Logic for Life here, bringing us a brand new deck profile. This time around is Gouki Knightmare, and yeah, I freaking love Goukis. I don't know if I've expressed that in my past videos, but Goukis is so far one of my favorite archetypes from Vrains. Their playstyle is just so amazing, I love it. But however, until we get the Link 2s and the field spell from Japan land, we gotta kind of just play the Knightmare build, because the pure build is not gonna work until we get those, but I digress. So I knew I just kind of had to do this because I freaking love this deck so much, and I wanted to give my own personal take on it. I know I'm low tier for life, but and this deck is like one of the best decks of the format at the moment, but I still want to give my personal take on it. So let's get on to the deck profile. First and foremost, of course, we got triple Suprex. Suprex is basically a marauding captain for Goukis. Whenever he's normal summon, you can summon out any Gouki from your hand. That is actually not a once per turn effect either, which makes him even better with like Nightmare Goblin and stuff. And if he, like, along with most other Gouki main deck monsters, I have to say most now because they're changing up with the next set, whenever he's sent from field to graveyard, you get to search out any Gouki card except himself. Pretty darn good card overall. Next up, I got triple Twist Cobra. This dude is pretty great for getting over boss monsters. Like with most others, he searches out a Gouki card except himself whenever he's sent to graveyard. And of course, also you contribute a Gouki monster to target another monster, and that monster gains attack equal to the contributed Gouki. I don't believe you have to tribute, you have to target a... Yeah, you have to target a Gouki, but oh well, it doesn't really matter too much because you're mainly using Goukis in the main deck, and honestly the effect doesn't come up too often, you never really know though. Then we got Triple Headbat. Triple Headbat, he's just basically kind of, a combo extender, combo maker. Really good card overall. You can pitch a Gouki to target a Gouki you control, spell summon him, and that Gouki gains 800 attack. Pretty good card overall. And then of course also has a search effect. Then we got the hand trap, Gouki Octo Stretch. It's kind of weird calling him a hand trap. But basically if you would take battle or effect damage, you can pitch him to half that damage. And then also, of course, he has the same effect where if he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to search out a Gouki. Really good card overall. Main thing about him is that he's a level 1, so he's easy to get out thanks to good old Isolde, 1-for-1, stuff like that. You don't really use its hand effect too often, except for like once in a blue moon, or if like you're doing against Trickstars and they're trying to go for a lot of big damage, but I digress. Next up, we got triple Photon Thrasher. I know some people have been like using junk forward and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that card, and neither paying $8 for a super rare. So I'm just running with my Photon Thrashers that I've had for my almost like, well, like 10, well, not 10 years. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just going to be using my Photon Thrashers. I really like Photon Thrasher. He's a good card overall. 2100 attack, level 4, warrior. Great card overall. I know that like the big thing that people don't like about him is that you can't summon him off a firewall, but I digress. Next up, we got 2 Rise Scorpio. I really like him. He's just easy to get out relatively. He's kind of like a Cyber Dragon, but he doesn't spell summon. He'd be a lot better if he was a Cyber Dragon and spell summon himself, but I digress. Then we got 1 Bear Hug. Bear Hug's just kind of there. He halves attack whenever he's summoned. You don't really summon him too much other than off of like Gouki Rematch. The half attack thing actually does come into play every now and then with like OTKing and stuff. He's just not as good as the other Goukis. And then 1 Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. I was playing 2, but like I found that like just not, you don't really need 2 to be honest, as much as I really liked playing 2 of her. So really only need 1. Good card overall. Whenever you normal summon her, you can target a link monster in your graveyard, special summon it to so that it's linking to her, so it's got to be able to, you know, point left or right, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. And then also if it is sent to the graveyard, you can summon it to your opponent's side of the field. And funny thing about that is that while it is on the field, the controller of this card cannot summon anything except for link monsters. So it forces your opponent to have to make a link summon before they can do anything else. Now a lot of people have been countering this by playing 1 Nightmare Mermaid in their extra deck. So it's good in certain situations if your opponent's not expecting it. Moving on, We got triple Gouki rematch. I've been seeing people play too, and I don't get why you wouldn't want to max out on rematch. It's such an amazing card. You're able to search it out real easy. I absolutely love it. It's a great card for the deck and just a great combo extender and one of your combo makers. You target 2 Goukis with different levels, summon them from your graveyard. Really good card overall. And then I got 2 World Legacy Secession. It's basically Monster Reborn that has summoned it to a link point. Not much more than that. I found that this deck loses super hard to what is it called? Disruption. So I'm playing 2 Called by the Grave. If your opponent like activates Ghost Ash or Ghost Ogre, stuff like that, you just chain call to the grave, Called by the Grave, banish it, get rid of it, and continue on with your plays like normal. And then I got 2 Mind Controls. I've been really liking Mind Control lately. Mind Control is such a stupid card. So you just take control of one of your opponent's monster. You can't tribute it or attack with it if I remember correctly. But you don't really care because, well, you use it for a link summon. It's also not a once per turn, so if like your opponent has a bunch of links and stuff, you can take them and just go off of there. It's a great card overall and really helps with this deck in my opinion. Moving on, we got 1 Soul Charge, kind of self-explanatory. 1 Rhoda, everybody's a warrior, except for Ibli. 1 Monster Reborn, I mean, kind of goes without explaining. 1 for 1, because, well, Octo Stretch, again, like most of your spells are just combo extenders, really. 1 Moonmirror Shield because, well, we need targets for Isolde, and Moonmirror Shield is the 2nd best target because you just equip it onto a dude and then you make Isolde and it goes to the bottom of your deck. So then you don't have to worry about dead drawing into it, but also it's just a generally good equip spell. Like there have been times where I've had to use it and it just gets you over everything. Because the monster it's equipped to always has 100 more attack than the monster it's battling, so it always gets over stuff. Really great card overall. 1 Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, just, you know, the other great card because it basically makes it to where all of your nightmares are free. You don't have to worry about pitching a card and it just helps out a lot. So really great card overall. You just banish 2 warriors, add it to your hand. The attack boost has actually come up once. Funnily enough, but that's a story for a different day. So yeah, great card overall. And then 1 Gouki face turn. I've seen some people play it, some people don't. It's an okay combo extender. It's going to get a lot better if we ever get the field spell. But basically just pop a Gouki, you control, summon a Gouki from your graveyard. It's better for summoning the Gouki link monsters from the graveyard. But in this build, I've completely dropped the Gouki link monsters. But however, it's just great overall. I do understand why some people would drop it. So if you don't like it, I'd say drop it for like, I don't know, a Twin Twister or something. Something to get rid of back row. Moving on, we got some traps. So I found that this deck, if it gets wrecked hard with its board, like if you aren't able to make a full extra link or heck get protected with Goblin, Cerberus, and Phoenix, you get wrecked real hard. So I've started playing some pretty hefty back row, and that is pretty simple. Triple Strike, you know, just negates summons, negates monster effects. 1 Solemn Warning to negate summons, and then 1 Solemn Judgment to negate everything. So, got the full solemn package here. And a pretty ghost rare. I love it. Moving on. We got the extra. Okay, so first and foremost, 2 is old. Kind of goes without saying. She's your main combo maker. You make her, you get 3 searches, plus also a special summon, and getting your Divine Sword Phoenix Blade in your graveyard. Yeah, it's easily the best card in the deck. It makes this deck what it's able to do, how it's able to do it. Then I got 2 Knightmare Goblin. He's another combo extender. Whenever he's link summon, you can pitch a card. You get to normal summon a second time this turn to a zone he points to. And of course, like with all the Nightmares, you get to draw a card if he was co-linked when you do that. And then also, while he's co-linked, all co-linked monsters cannot be targeted by card effects. Then we got 2 Cerberus. He pops main monster, special summon monsters. So special summon monsters in the main monster zone. Why did I word that so weird? Anyway, so whenever he's link summoned, you just pitch a card, pop a special summon monster to the main monster zone. If he's co-link, get to draw a card. Really great card overall. And then he summons, he protects your stuff from being destroyed by card effects while co-linked, which is absolutely amazing. Phoenix is the reverse of that, protects your stuff from being destroyed by card effects that are co-linked, and then also pop spells and traps. Really great card overall. 1 Mermaid, I've kind of wanted to play one more just because Mermaid helps with the good old co-linking, but, well, extra linking I should say, but however one is fine enough. Whenever it's link summon, you can pitch a card, summon out a main deck Nightmare monster, which so far is only Ibly, from your deck, and then all non-co-link monsters lose 1,000 attack and defense. Great card overall. One Nightmare Unicorn, just basically you pitch a card on its summon, spin back a card, and then you get to draw as many cards up to the number of freaking Nightmare monsters that are co-linked during your draw phase that have different names. It is stupid. Being able to draw upwards of 5 cards is stupid. I think it's 5, right? Him, Phoenix, Cerberus, Mermaid, and Griffin. Yeah, that's 5. Oh wait, I don't think it counts itself, does it? Yeah, it does count itself. So, stupid card is stupid, right? One Trigate Wizard, you know, just another really great combo piece and one of your other co-linkers. And then here's a card that's not technically legal yet, but Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress is absolutely phenomenal. You just are able to do so many more combos with her and Isolde, and then also she makes it easier to make your Link 4 like Griffin. Really great card overall. Now, if you don't want her, well, or if you can't play her because, well, she's not legal yet, what I was playing before I got her was I was playing good old Gouki Master Ogre. I know I'm like in the minority there, but I really like Gouki Master Ogre. He looks like All Might and he's amazing and has great effects. So that's what I was playing. I'm not saying that's the best option, but that's what I was using before I got Summon Sorceress in the mail recently. Anyways, so moving on, we got good old Firewall Dragon, kind of goes without saying there. One good old Nightmare Griffin, really great card overall, you know, just being able to get back any of your spells or trap cards. If you are wanting to get back your side decked floodgates and stuff like Anti-Spell, well, not Royal Decree, but Royal Imperial Order, that's what it's called, or anything like that. Really great card overall. And then also just being able to negate any non-linked special summon effect monsters effects. Great card overall. And then one Saryuja. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Saryuja in the deck just simply because its link points are not that great. And really going for that 4, you know, that Link 4 summon where you use 4 different monsters doesn't come up too much. And oftentimes it doesn't really tend to be as good as other options. But however, he is an overall really great combo extender with a special summon effect, and he opens up a lot of zones and gets up your students by more attack power, which helps with the OTK. So overall, he is a great card. I just don't like him as much as the other Link 4s. So yeah. And that's the deck, guys. This is my build I've been messing around with. I'm still constantly tinkering with it, but I've been wanting to get my ideas out and see what people think. What do you guys think of my build? I know I'm going to get some very constructive criticism, I'm sure. But what do you guys think? Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. If you have any ideas, recommendations, or concerns, please leave your comments down below. I may not always respond to your comments, but I do read them. Have a great day, guys. Peace out and goodbye.